The eyes of your understanding being enlightened, that ye may know what is the hope of his calling, and what the riches of the glory of his inheritance in the saints.
Kuba Efeso 1 verse 18. Akakhanyise emehlo etinhliziyo tenu kuze nathi lokulithemba lanibidela kulo nekuthi buhle kangakanani bukhosi
lombhalo lapha umbula kokuthi kuze utawulwa kahle kumele ukwazi lokulwelwako.
The writer says, for you to fight well, you must know what you are fighting.
Remember, sikhuluma about the warfare behind the scenes.
Ningakhohlwa ukuthi sikhuluma ngempi lefihlakele.
Sikhuluma ngempi lebhaqile.
We are talking about the warfare behind the scenes.
Ibhaqe emva kwalokunye.
And it is hiding behind something else.
Lokhu lokubonako kusiko wena lo lokulwa nako.
What you see is not the real
Lo
warfare.
lolwa nako kujulile kubhaqile kubhaqe ngalokhu wena lokubona.
What you are fighting is deep, and it is hiding behind what you see.
Funza.
akakhanyise emehlo etinhliziyo tenu kuze nathi
Akakhanyiswe emehlo ehlitiyo. Uthi Paul bandla labasefeso akakhanyiswe emehlo enu kuze nitowubona lenilwa nako.
He says the eyes of your understanding be enlightened to see what you are fighting.
Ngoba ungaboni lolwa nako utawulwa nemanager bese uluza i-promotion yakho for life.
If you don't see what you are fighting, you will fight the manager.
Umconfronte wena.
You will confront them, and then they will fire you for being disrespectful. Yet you are supposed to go. You were supposed to defeat your manager
without confronting him or her. Are you still with me?
The eyes of your understanding being enlightened. Because when they are enlightened, you will know how to fight.
Out of cause, out of hands.
It is because their eyes are not enlightened. You try to fight, yet because your eyes are not enlightened, the eyes of your understanding being enlightened.
Yes, Lord.
The eyes of your understanding being enlightened.
My heart, your heart must be pure.
Yes,
Lord. Ngoba uma khanyisiwe emehlo enhlitiyo utatibona tindlo ngeliso lenkulunkulu hayi ngeliso lehlitiyo legaya tibona.
When your eyes are enlightened, you will see it from God's perspective.
Ungaka utibona tindlo ngehlitiyo lelisi iBhayibheli yimbi yonakele iyakhohlwa ngubani longayati.
Instead of you seeing things from what the Bible calls the heart that is deceitful, you will see the warfare with standing in light.
Sathane afune ulwa nemntwana wakho umchifto ombuye eceleni ugwaze sitha behind.
The enemy will want you to fight your child, but you will be able to overcome that enemy.
Utawukhona kulwa nesitha behind.
You will be
ngoba sitha sifuna uhlabe nangulombonako.
The enemy wants you to stab the person in front of you.
Let's celebrate Jesus. I'm giving you a pure word in this place. I'm giving you a right word. A word in season. Uyabona mawumeke ekhaya kumele uphekele ifamily yakho.
As a mother at home, you need to cook. And then people decide whether or not to eat.
ngeza tandla ngiyani sekukuwe usuyadla noma udla.
It is up to you whether you eat or you don't.
Read.
akakhanyiswe emehlo etinhlitiyo tenu kuze nathi lokulithemba
Akakhanyiswe amehlo enu kuze ndokwathi uthi nidilisha nani.
Your eyes being enlightened so you may know what you are dealing with.
Makakhanyiswe amehlo ngeke wathi uthi impilo yilwako ulwa nani.
Unless your eyes are enlightened, you won't know what you are fighting.
Olokunye uyathi ulwa kahle mawathi usulwela ini.
You also fight well if you know what you are fighting for.
Kungako impi ingakaqali kuye kukhona kukhona lapho Moses kwabita uthi bo Joshua bakhokhe inhloli. Letinhloli inhloso kwakuthi bayobuka labantu uthi lamasotsha labantu lesitawula nabo bakanjani structure sabo sikanjani.
There came a time where Moses had to send out spies to see the
Bahlome kanjani bahlome ngani.
They wanted to see their enemy, how they were armed.
Uma imbi ilwa kufanele kuphume emaspies baka intelligent bayobuka nokuthi nalamabharaka alamasotsha alabantu akuphi.
You need
Babuke nema habit alamasotsha alala nini avuka ngabani makuphela inyanga ba behavior akufani imbi yaplanwa.
You need a certain intelligence to be
Baka
able to
Israel
plan.
lapha babahlasela lababe Boko Haram kuthiwa yini kona
Hamas.
iHamas ma intelligent mas bayasho ukuthi kwathatha 2 years so lo baplan.
They say Hamas was planning against Israel and it took 2 years.
Bangene basivilele kungathi they are friends batobona ukuthi makuphela inyanga abehave njani emasotsha masanathi.
They infiltrated as though they were friends, trying to understand how the army of Israel behaved. When they slept,
Avuka ngabani.
when they woke up,
Ema act imbi ayisuki nje.
They-
No, imbi iyaplanelwa.
you need to plan for the warfare.
Akhanyisiwe emehlweni ukuze nathi.
The eyes of your warfare being enlightened
Ngoba
to
le
know.
intelligent yokuthi utokwathi lokuthi udilisha nemasotsha la kanjani ihabit yawo la kanjani la bona basebenzisa tibhamu leti kanjani.
What kind of weapons to
Mina mangito abahlasela ngiphethe tiphi tibhamu.
what weapons must I use to,
Kahle engabe bona lembi seyiyonke yabo strength sabo singakanani.
what is their strength even as an army?
Bangakhi bona bang 2000 bangakhi vele.
How many are they?
Sine
even?
mastabahlasela masibangakhi.
How many?
Uma babona basebenzisa tibhamu leti nje thina sitawusebenzisa tibhamu leti kanjani.
Even with the weapons that they have, what weapons do we need?
Akhanyisiwe emehlo enu enhlitini.
The eyes of your understanding being enlightened.
Why emehlo enhlitiyo na? Why akhanyisiwe emehlweni? Ngoba sitsinga emehlo ekubona beyond the storm.
Why should your eyes be enlightened?
Utsinga emehlo latawubona beyond Goliath.
You need to see beyond the storm.
Beyond konke lokungathi kumelana nawe ungDavide ufuna kushaka. Kumele wena ube nemehlo labona beyond.
You need the eyes that see beyond.
Lokwenda eagle inqobe timbi.
The reason eagles
Inqobe
overcome.
ema-storms. Study sithi eagle iba inalamanye emehlo.
Indeed, studies.
Lakhona kubona during the storms, even when there are dark clouds, yet other birds they don't have that capability. Uma sekuba mnyama, uma sekunelithuli lama lo kanjani ayaphandleka emehlo atotonke kodwa eagle iswitcha off lalamanye bese kuvela lamanye la khona ukuthi ito operator eagle khona kubona beyond the storm.
It is said eagles have an eye that can see beyond dark clouds, unlike any other bird.
Eagle ikhona kubona ngale kwenzaba.
They see beyond the storm, behind the
Eagle khona
mountain.
kubona ngale kwemafula mnyama.
They see beyond the dark clouds.
Abaningi baza baba grounded simply because babona lesekuvele kufike phambi kwabo ababoni. They lack the spiritual eyes of they don't have understanding. They don't have spiritual eyes.
Many don't have their understanding enlightened. Ngoma futhi bethe emehlo kamoya.
Qethela.
akhanyisiwe emehlo ethu esihloteno kuze nathi lokulithemba lanibidela kulo
Umbuto uthi uyakubona yini lolwa nako na?
Can you see what you are fighting?
Akhanyisiwe nemehlo akho.
Are the eyes of your understanding enlightened?
Noma ubulala lemele ukuvikela.
Instead, you are fighting what you should be protecting.
Awudestroy yini lemele ukuvikela.
Are you not destroying what you should be protecting?
Ngoba unjenge mangumntala ulwa nemfana naturally akunenza balothu uyakholwa ezulwini utangcwatshwa ngibani.
Even as a parent, when you fight your child, who will bury you when you die?
Who suppose ngibani lo mele aphethe icasket yakho akhulume emgcwabeni wakho uma ulwa nalomfana.
Who should carry your casket if you fight your child?
Yini ungalwi nalesithi?
Why not fight with the enemy?
Lokungcono yini kulwa nalo lolomele akhulume emgcwabeni wakho noma kulwa naSathane.
What is better, you fighting the person who should speak your obituary or you fighting the enemy?
I'm not personally bazalwane. I'm preaching about the battle, the war behind the scenes.
Ngikhuluma ngempi lebhacile.
That's why we need to be spiritual.
Ngiko kumele sibeke.
That's why we need spiritual eyes.
Ngiko singe emehla kamoya.
Amehlo makakhayisiwe.
When you
Utawati ukuthi ulwa nani futhi kumele ulwe kanjani.
will know what you are fighting and you will know how to fight.
Yes, Lord.